everybody, welcome back. Now I've got this loafer for you. I previously did a tutorial for 0 to 3 months, which could be amended to 3 to 6, but it couldn't go any further. Now a lot of my shoes that I do is 0 to 3, 3 to 6 or newborn, and I love these loafers so much. It's probably one of the last shoes that they'll wear before they start wearing the actual sole for walking. So I made up the pattern for the 6 to 12 months. Took me a couple of attempts, but I've got it exactly how I want it, and I think it's absolutely perfect. It gives me a sole of just over 10, and it's recommended it's about 11 for 6 to 12 months, but I did just over 10 because I like mine snug, and you do know that they do stretch because they're handmade items, so it's not like a stiff shoe that it has to be a specific length. So I always go that little bit smaller. So I've done this in a lovely dark grey, and what you will need for this tutorial is I'm using Pato DK acrylic 100%, and you'll need 2 crochet hooks for this one. You need a 5 and you'll need a 4. You will also need your scissors, and you will also need your yarn needle. So let's begin. The first thing we need to do is make the disc. We need to have that to hand. So go ahead and grab your 5mm crochet hook. Do a magic ring. Do slow me down at any point if you're not if I'm going too fast, you can put me in slow motion. So chain 1 to secure, and then into the magic circle do 9 single crochets. Okay, pull the shorter bit, tighten up your work and slip stitch into the first single crochet here. Okay, chain 1, and into the same stitch we want to do a puff, and to do that, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, and yarn over, go in, pull up a loop. So you should have 7 and pull through all 7. Chain 1, just that, and then go into the next one and do that again 3 times. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, and then chain 1 immediately. And you need to have 10 of these, so go ahead and do the 10. Absolutely love these shoes, so smart. And there's your last stitch there, and you will notice that we need 10 of these, but we did 9 single crochets, and the reason why I've done that is because I want the last one to be in there. I want the work to close up, the disc to close up, so it's a little bit tougher to get into that stitch, but it's fine. You can place 1, chain 1, and then slip stitch to the top of the puff. Okay, chain 1, cut off a bit of yarn, pull it through to the back using your hook. Okay, give that ring a really good pull so it's nice and tight in the center there, and then just make a couple of knots, but be careful not to pull too tightly on the first couple. Third one you can give a good squeeze. We just don't want that circular shape to get a bit skewiff, should I say. And there is your centerpiece for the shoe. Okay, now change over from your 5 and go to your 4, and we'll begin the let's get some extra yarn. I did so many of the I did a couple of attempts this morning to see which is going to look the best and what was the perfect sizing and the snugness of the shoe. So I've raveled my yarn, as you can see, all the way around, and of course when you're unraveling as you're going, you have to give it a bit of a nuisance, really. Okay, so do a slip knot and chain 12. And before I start, if this whole shoe consists of, apart from the puff stitch, single crochet, majority, I would say 80%, 90% is single crochet. We just have a little bit of half double crochet on the sole. Okay, so if you're not sure of any of these, I've got individual videos listed right in the beginning of my channel, right down the bottom, and go practice those, and then you can join me here. Right, so in the second stitch, place 3 single crochets. In the next 3 stitches, 1 single crochet in each one. In the next 3 stitches, 1 half double crochet in each one. The next 3 stitches, 1 double crochet in each one. And in the very last one, you want to place 9 double crochets. Okay, now we work back and do the opposite. So next 3 stitches, 1 double crochet in each one. Next 3, 1 half double crochet in each stitch. The next 3, 1 single crochet in each one. So we're working exactly the same as what we did on the other side. And in your very last stitch, you can go in there, but I usually go here, place 2 single crochets and slip stitch to the top of the first single crochet here. Okay, that's round 1. Cut off that little bit. I love this dark grey as well, such a lovely colour. Obviously these loafers are for boys and for girls. So chain 1 and go immediately into the next, so not out of the one that you came from, into the next one, and do 2 half double crochets. In the next one again, 2 half double crochets. Then 10 half double crochets in the next 10 stitches. Okay, that will take you to the 9. Nope, that's not right. Sorry, it is actually. Into the same stitch that you come out from, sorry. So do 2 there and then 2 in the next one. Then work 10 half double crochets. Then you come to the top bit and you want to place 2 in each one. So double up in the next 9 stitches. So 2 half double crochets in the next 9 stitches for the toe. So it was 2 into the very same stitch that you came out from, 2 in the next one, 10 half double crochets, and then 9 sets of 2 in each one. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then half double crochet from the next stitch all the way to the end. Okay, so all the way to the end. We did the 2 here, and after we did the 9 sets, just half double crochet. There was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay, 11 on this side, and then slip stitch to the top of the first. Half double crochet. Next round, chain 1, go into the very same one and go into the back loops only, and go ahead and do 44 single crochets. You'll get to here, and that's 43. Just place the 44th one here, just into the bottom here, okay, and then slip stitch to the top. Yeah, and then the next 2 rows is just chain 1 and 44 half double crochets again, but in each stitch around. The yarn's causing me problems. $39, $40, $41, $42, $43 and $44. So we did 1 on the back of the loops, 1 on the top here, and we do 1 more row of another 44 half double crochets. Sorry, single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 41, 42, 43 and 44, and slip stitch to the first. Okay, so you can see we're here. We want to be central, so just go ahead and slip one across. Yeah, make sure you do slip one across and you're in the middle. So that's the sole, that's the side of the shoe. Now what we want to do is we've got the height that we needed before we can attach the front part of the disc. So go ahead and chain 1 and single crochet 12. Okay, make sure it is 12 and double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. What we need to do now is grab your disc, the right side facing up, yeah? So go into stitch number 13, like so. Grab any part of the disc. Preferably you don't want the knot at the top, I mean the join, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So you can see where we did the chain ones, yeah? Go into any one of those and then grab both pieces of the work together like that. So you've got the disc as well as this, and then do a single crochet. We want to do 8 of these attachments all the way around. That was the first one. In the next 2 stitches, single crochet and just the bottom part. Go into the next one and then go over and attach the next one. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Five. 6. 'This one might be a bit tricky because that's the join. So 7 and 8. Let's just see. Yeah, 8 is there. Okay, once you've done that, single crochet 10. And 10. The 10th one will be a bit weird because we slipped across, but it is there. Make sure you do 10. And then slip stitch to the first single crochet. Now we did 12 this side. We attached from 8 sections, and then there's 10 that side. Okay, so that's fine. That's how the shoe will sit, and we do end up here. That's fine. Okay, next one, chain 1 and single crochet again, 12. So 1 into the very same stitch, 2, 3, 4, we're nearly there actually, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Once you've done your 12th, go straight into that first attachment here, yeah, and then go in there and put a single crochet. And it's similar to what we did with the other one, and then you have 2 spaces here, and then you've got 1 on the end, so 1 on each side, but in the middle 2 spaces you're doing 3. So we did 1 single crochet here, place 3 in that space, move on over, place 3 in that space, and then the very last one, place 1. Okay, then we don't use the stitch that we've used to link the work. You can see it here, it's this one. You want to go to the next one, and do a single crochet there. If you do, let me show you again. Can you see? So the work is attached to this one. Yeah, so that's that stitch there. So we don't want that one, we want the next one along. You should have, let me just check, is it 10? Yeah, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and slip stitch to the top. And so just bear with me, got some yarn here with where I tied up. Okay, so that's your shoe so far. Can you see? It's giving it a nice little, and we're going to do one more, and this is the very last round now. So beginning, don't chain one or anything, go straight into the next stitch and slip stitch all the way, and I'll show you where to stop. Got a bit of a knot there, sorry about that. That's just while I was working, we're just gonna have to pretend that doesn't exist. It won't exist in yours. Okay, so here, so that was the last there. Now we don't want to go into this space, okay? So you kind of, it looks like you've missed one, but just don't go into that one. You've done 7 single crochets, you just want to go immediately into the first of the first single crochet that you did, and do 7, 1 in each one, and then that will be your last one there, 7. Okay, so we do nothing in this because that's just a part of the previous work, and then slip straight into that first one there and do slip stitches all the way to the end, and we are done. Obviously there's a few more stitches because it's the bigger shoe, but I think these are absolutely wonderful. Chain 1 and cut your yarn. Now I'm okay for this, right, but for any reason, if that's become bigger because of your tension, leave a lot more and then work your way down and up to the bit, and then just do a couple of stitches and tie that up. But I don't have that problem this time. If I did here, I would have shown you exactly what to do. Okay, what you need to do now is grab your needle, just tie this last end, and we are done with these gorgeous, gorgeous shoes. They look so great. I don't think I know how to make them any more bigger than this. I mean, I could do for adults, you know, just slippers for the home, even like a slipper look, but they're perfect for the 6 to 12. Like I said, it's the last shoe that they'll be wearing. With a soft sole, they will start walking. Now, when you look at the shoe, it does look like it's a bit cinched in here, yeah? That's what I wanted to do anyway, because you know, around the baby's foot. So here we are. I don't have a shoe horn for these. Look at these lovely, lovely, lovely shoes. Hope you like the tutorial. Let me just go up a little bit more so you can see. It's not so zoomed in. 6 to 12 months baby loafers. I don't have a 6 to 12 month old, but if I did, I'd definitely be making these. They are so, so nice and so smart. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and thank you for subscribing and liking, and please do share these gorgeous shoes for anyone who you think would love to make them. I think the 0 to 3 being so popular, and which I can see from my side, I had to make the next one up. Hope you like this. Let me show you the bottom just before you go. Wonderful. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you on the next one.